In the heart of the vast African savanna, nestled between the towering mountains and sprawling baobab trees, lay the kingdom of Umudike. The kingdom was ruled by King Chikere, a wise and just leader, and his elegant queen, Oluchi. The people of Umudike loved their king and queen but were deeply concerned because the royal couple had no children to inherit the throne. After many years of prayers and offerings to the gods, Queen Oluchi finally gave birth to a child. However, the kingdom's joy turned to disappointment when the child was a girl. They named her Adanna, meaning father's daughter, but many believed that only a son could secure the kingdom's future. Despite their deep love for Adanna, King Chikere and Queen Oluchi faced increasing pressure from the council and the people to produce a male heir. Adanna grew up in a palace filled with unspoken sorrow and whispered doubts. Although she was often ignored by those who deemed her unworthy, she possessed a kind heart and a sharp mind. She spent her days learning from the palace griot, mastering the art of storytelling, and absorbing the wisdom of the elders. King Chikere's brother, Obiora, was a man driven by ambition and envy. Obiora believed he was the rightful heir to the throne and viewed Adanna as an obstacle. As Adanna grew older, Obiora's resentment deepened. He saw her as a constant reminder of his own thwarted ambitions. One night, under the cover of darkness, Obiora convened with a group of discontented nobles and warriors. They plotted to overthrow King Chikere and place Obiora on the throne. Using poison, they assassinated the king, leaving Queen Oluchi and Adanna in grave danger. With the king dead, Obiora seized power. He declared himself the new ruler and banished Queen Oluchi and Adanna to a distant village on the edge of the kingdom. The once vibrant palace became a place of fear and oppression under Obiora's tyrannical rule. Exiled and heartbroken, Queen Oluchi and Adanna took refuge in a humble hut in the village of Ukpologu. Despite their hardships, Adanna's spirit remained unbroken. She befriended the villagers and learned their ways, growing in wisdom and strength. One day, while exploring the dense forest near the village, Adanna encountered an old seer named Mama Nkechi. The seer, sensing Adanna's inner strength, revealed a prophecy: you are destined to restore peace and justice to Umudike. But first, you must seek the four sacred elements, earth, water, fire, and air, and unite them. Determined to fulfill her destiny, Adanna set out on a perilous journey to find the sacred elements. Mama Nkechi gave her a small, enchanted drum that would guide her on her quest. Adanna's first trial was to find the heart of the earth, a rare gemstone hidden deep within the enchanted forest. With the help of forest spirits, she navigated the treacherous terrain and obtained the gem after solving a series of intricate puzzles. Next, she journeyed to the sacred lake to retrieve the tear of the water goddess. She faced fierce water guardians, but her compassion and bravery won their favor, and they granted her the tear. Her third trial took her to the volcano of eternal flames, where she needed the ember of the fire spirit. She braved the searing heat and narrowly escaped with the ember, her resolve and courage unshaken. The final trial was the hardest. Adanna had to capture the breath of the wind spirit atop the highest peak of Mountain Udu. Battling fierce winds and her own fears, she finally secured the elusive breath, completing her quest. With the four sacred elements united, Adanna returned to Umudike. Her arrival sparked hope among the oppressed people. Adanna called upon the spirits and unleashed the power of the elements, revealing her true heritage and right to rule. Obiora, consumed by rage and desperation, gathered his forces to crush the uprising. The battle that ensued was fierce and filled with tension. Adanna, empowered by the elements and the love of her people, fought valiantly. In the climax of the battle, Adanna confronted Obiora. Their duel was a clash of wills and strength. With the spirit's guidance, Adanna prevailed, defeating Obiora and banishing him from the kingdom forever. With Obiora gone, Adanna was crowned queen. The kingdom rejoiced, for they saw in her a leader who could bring unity and prosperity. Her reign marked the beginning of a new era for Umudike, one filled with hope, joy, and justice. Queen Adanna, the once unwanted child, transformed the kingdom with her wisdom and compassion. She built schools, protected the environment, and ensured that every voice was heard. Under her rule, Umudike flourished, becoming a beacon of peace and prosperity in the African savanna. And so, the story of Adanna, the unwanted princess who became queen, lived on for generations, reminding all that greatness can arise from the most unexpected places.